to Lauterbrunnen Valley. We're back in this beautiful, breathtaking, and peaceful town here in Switzerland. We're celebrating our 1 year of content creation here in YouTube, and where it all started, Lauterbrunnen. Let's get started. Our day started in Zurich as we visited the Rhine Falls the day before and stayed for a night in Zurich. We will be boarding the train going to Interlaken Ost, but first, we are leaving our luggage at the Zurich train station as we avail the SBB luggage station-to-station service. Basically, you can leave your large luggages at a particular train station in Switzerland and have it delivered to the station you choose. Hotel delivery is available as well, but it's more expensive compared to the station-to-station option. I will link the video to the full SBB luggage delivery service guide in the description. We are availing this service so our big luggage can be delivered to the Zermatt train station, which is the next destination of our trip after Lauterbrunnen. Upon leaving our luggage, we strolled around Zurich as our train going to Interlaken Ost was still a couple of hours ahead, and checked out nearby attractions like the Zurich Opera House and Grossmünster before heading back at the Zurich train station to board our train. Our ticket cost for the whole trip going to Lauterbrunnen is 80 Swiss francs each for second class. Our toddler was free. On some high-speed SBB trains, there's kids carriages like the one we boarded, where children can play at the mini indoor playground. Our toddler enjoyed playing with several other small kids during the train towards to the Interlaken Ost train station. The train ride to Interlaken was scenic. Here's just some shots that I captured during our trip. Upon arrival at Interlaken Ost, we switch platforms, and usually it is in platform 2 for the train going to Lauterbrunnen, with its distinct blue and yellow colors. We were able to catch the next train going to Lauterbrunnen, which departed Interlaken Ost 10 minutes after we arrived. Get your cameras ready as you get treated with another scenic ride going up the Lauterbrunnen Valley. Upon arrival at Lauterbrunnen train station, travelers going up to Wengen can directly board the train going up Wengen with its distinct yellow and green color, just right beside the Lauterbrunnen train, which is usually in platform 2. Upon exiting the train station, you'll get greeted with the amazing view of the valley. And of course, the iconic landmark of Staubbach Falls, just around the corner. There's a bus that you can ride here in Lauterbrunnen, but we decided to just walk to our hotel, enjoy the view, and it's only about 10 minutes walk from the train station. Good thing it was a bit cloudy today here in Lauterbrunnen. Our accommodation for our short 2-day stay here in Lauterbrunnen is the Hotel Jungfrau, about 500 meters away from the train station. Quick review of Hotel Jungfrau. There's a restaurant in front of the hotel, and the location is its main strength. About 300 meters away from the Staubbach Falls viewpoint, and you can already see the falls just outside the hotel. I would say the rooms are unique, as upon entering our room, the entrance is the bathroom. Yup, you heard that right. It's a bit weird, but I guess it's due to the hotel's layout, since it's like a big chalet, which most hotels and accommodations are like here in Lauterbrunnen. The actual room is just past the toilet/entrance, and it's spacious and comfy. Basic amenities, but a large bed that can fit all the three of us. The internet is fast, and we got a room with a nice view of the valley. Sadly, that's the good part to it. Service is almost non-existent, as there's no one in the reception, and the restaurant staff are the actual staff for the hotel as well. I would give the hotel a recommendation due to its location and price, but don't expect any great service. Total cost for a night is about 140 Swiss francs, or about $175 US. Where's the toilet lights here? Or there's no lights? Yeah, that's one. So that's it. Door, going outside, bathroom first, and then your room. Again, it's to save space because yung mga hotels here, the hotels here at Lauterbrunnen are kinda huge chalets. So chalets or lodges, cottages, no building, no actual building here. So ganyan yung mga building na yan. Those little like huge houses with high floors. So okay, it's good. It's really good. And we got this room for around 9,000 to 10,000 pesos, which is around $200. How about the restaurant? The restaurant, which is named The Bell, is just okay. We dine in first before checking into our hotel since the check-in time is 4 p.m. and we arrive around 2 p.m. The food is above average and the serving is a lot for one person per dish. When we dined in during our check-in, it was a bit busy, so service was slow. But considering there's only 2 people handling the whole restaurant, I guess it's to be expected. But if you're into the views, Hotel Jungfrau is amazing. Check out some of the views in front of the hotel. It's truly breathtaking, both daytime and night. We settled in and rested as we plan to take the Murren Bergbahn and visit Murren later. Check out the awesome view of our accommodation as we have the full view of the valley. Although it was a bit rainy that day, if you're visiting Lauterbrunnen, I highly recommend checking out the aerial cableway going to Murren, as the ride itself is an experience. The Murren Bergbahn is located directly in front of the train station, and it's not obvious, so it's easy to miss. The round-trip ticket going to Murren is about 23 Swiss francs, and the ride alone is already worth it for that price. Check out the view of the valley below as you ascend to Jungfrau, the first stop to Murren. Upon arrival at Jungfrau, we boarded a small train going up to Winterregg and Murren. We arrived at Murren and the weather was bad, so we just stayed at the station until the rain in the sky cleared up. After about 15 to 20 minutes, we got an awesome view of the Eiger and the Monk peaks, and it was breathtaking. Even though we just did a short trip to Murren, seeing the beautiful peaks of the Alps was definitely worth it. We went back down to LAUTERBRUNNEN, but next time we visit Murren, we will definitely explore more of this peaceful and beautiful town. It's already evening past 6 p.m. but it's still bright outside as it's summer when we visited LAUTERBRUNNEN. We strolled back to our hotel to settle down for the night, but I still have one thing to do later, which is to capture the breathtaking view of the Staubbach Falls at night. While it's our second time here in LAUTERBRUNNEN, I wasn't able to visit the falls up close during the night back in our initial visit in 2024. So around 9 p.m. sa Staubbach Falls here in LAUTERBRUNNEN, and you can still see na maliwanag, very clear. Since this is summer, I think sunset is around 9:30 p.m. So it's around 9 p.m. already, and you can still see the Staubbach Falls clearly. And this is our Hotel Jungfrau, and about 500 meters is the Staubbach Falls.
spectacular view ng Staubbach Falls, as you can see. And there's still people going or walking, going to Staubbach Falls. So in case that you're wondering, during the summer, you can still visit it around, I would say, 6 to 8 p.m. And I can never get tired of this view. Simply amazing. So as you can see, some nice local folks here, or probably tourists as well. But there's still people going. There's still people tourists visiting Staubbach Falls even at night during the summer, because it's very bright, or rather maliwanag pa rin, very bright, since sundown or sunsets, are around 9:30 to 10 p.m. during the summer.
Yep, you heard that right. It's around 9 p.m. and it's still bright outside here in Switzerland. So if you plan to visit Lauterbrunnen in the summer, you can still do it past 6 p.m. Let's check out the view of Staubbach Falls during the nighttime, as it's a sight to behold. Day 2 in the beautiful Lauterbrunnen Valley, and I'm off for an early morning run. The weather was great, which means more breathtaking views throughout the day. My first stop is to hike the Staubbachhubel, which is a path going under the Staubbach Falls. The best time to visit the falls is early morning, as you can get perfect shots of the Staubbach Falls, as there's barely anyone during this time. Early morning is the best time to visit Staubbach Falls if you want a picture-perfect view of the falls at the viewing area. And you have goats grazing in the background. last part of the path going to Staubbachhubel is a bit challenging, as it's a bit wet and the path is a bit of a rocky trail. But once you reach the end, you can experience the amazing view under the falls. Definitely worth a hike, especially if there's not a lot of tourists around. During our first visit last 2024, it was still closed as it was early spring and the water flow from the falls is a bit strong due to the melting snow up the mountains. So this area is closed. I further explored the road going further into the valley, and the views are scenic as the sun slowly shines at the valley. Here's some of the footage of my scenic run here at LAUTERBRUNNen. Definitely one of the best runs I have ever done. The stunning LAUTERBRUNNen Valley slowly awakens as the morning sun bathes the cliffs and meadows in a golden glow. It's truly a majestic sight. One of the many reasons LAUTERBRUNNen remains one of our favorite places in Switzerland. As we mark 1 year of our content creation journey, it feels only fitting to celebrate right here, in the very place where the idea for our YouTube channel was born. I went back and took a detour following the trail along the river. The views aren't too bad either. One of the most underrated viewpoints that many tourists overlook is the Nikolasbrücke Bridge. Just look at the incredible views I captured from here. Absolutely beautiful. While filming, I was lucky enough to spot an alpaca tour from the nearby Lampaca farm, which made the experience even more special. Head back to our hotel, but it seems my wife and toddler decided to meet up with me so we can all get our family photo in front of the Staubbach Falls. Moving out of our hotel, we're going to Zermatt now on our 4th day, and we will be back here at LAUTERBRUNNen. As you can see, just magnificent view. It's amazing. But before going to Zermatt, we're going up Wengen. Since we activated one travel day for our U-Rail pass, We can ride unlimited train rides for today, which includes the train going up to Wengen. If you want to learn more about the Ural Pass, click this link to learn more. We arrived at the station and waited for the train to Wengen, with its distinct yellow and green colors. Upon its arrival at Platform 3, we boarded another scenic train ride going up to Wengen. The views of the surrounding mountains at Wengen are amazing, simply beautiful. We just strolled around the town for about 30 minutes, admiring the beautiful scenery before boarding the next train going down Lauterbrunnen. So that sums up our 2 days in Lauterbrunnen. Our next stop is the peaceful but stunning town of Zermatt, which deserves its own video, as our 4 days in Zermatt and its surrounding areas are once-in-a-lifetime experience, featuring the majestic Matterhorn Peak. I will link the vlog to our 4 days in Zermatt in the description. I hope that our short stay in the beautiful Lauterbrunnen Valley gives you some insights and ideas on your future travel plans here in the peaceful, quiet, but jaw-dropping valley in the Interlaken region. If this video helps you with your future travel plans, please like and subscribe for more amazing travel videos. I'll leave you some more scenic views of our train ride going to Zermatt. You have a nice day!